Korea National University of Education is the only university which educates pre- and in-service teachers via a unique comprehensive school system. Thus, the university is not only the center of education in Korea, but also the future in education. The advancement of education depends on teachers. Therefore, Korea National University of Education strives to foster excellence in teaching through training and educating undergraduate, graduate, and in-service teachers. The university's graduates who are teaching throughout the country are demonstrating their talents in the field daily.
벌써 20년 전이네요. 설레이는 마음으로 청남대로에 들어섰던 새내기 시절이 참 그리운 때입니다. 선생님이 되기 위해 열심히 공부하시겠죠? 배우기를 싫어하지 말고 가르치기를 게을리하지 말라. 누군가를 가르치는 사람들이 꼭 새겨야 하는 말입니다. 우리 4년 후엔 선후배에서 동료가 될 수 있겠죠? 반갑게 기다리겠습니다.
By performing three functions in teacher cultivation, teacher training, and education research, Korea National University of Education is leading education in Korea. Passionate students of KNUE devote themselves to following the path of a great teacher. KNUE, Teacher of Teachers, University of Education. Established in 1984 to test experimental methods in education and model such findings in the education field, Korea National University of Education is the only university to educate teachers from kindergarten to high school. KNUE is an institution which educates novice to seasoned teachers. As an organization to educate current and future teachers, it is the mecca for continuing education for pre- and in-service teachers, and it is at the center of educational research. KNUE, standing in the heart of education in Korea.
엄마, 아빠와 제가 같이 박수치며 좋아했던 학교. 정말 제 꿈에 꼭 맞는 학교예요. 친구들도 모두 같은 목표를 향해서 공부하고 학교 전체가 좋은 선생님이 되도록 지원하는 분위기여서 한눈 팔지 않고 제가 원하는 걸 이룰 수 있을 것 같아요. 교사를 키우는 학교에서 앞으로 남은 건 저의 몫이겠죠?
The school stands for education and teachers. Thus, teachers and education are abound with teachers educating students and students following teachers. 4 colleges educating the future educator. The first college cultivates experts in pedagogy, early childhood, and elementary education. The second college educating teachers of the future who have humanistic and social insight. The third college educates future teachers in creative science education. The fourth college is the cradle for which the arts are learned with sensitivity and passion, along with physical education to be found. KNUE cultivates the best teachers through an advanced infrastructure. The KNUE Graduate School is differentiated from other graduate schools as it provides lifelong education to teachers by operating a special training program to retrain teachers sent from municipal and provincial offices of education nationwide, and operates the Graduate School of Education that studies and practices the theories and practices of curriculum education in order to ensure professionalism of teachers. KNUE has installed the only graduate school specializing in educational policies in Korea. The Graduate School of Educational Policies fosters professional educational administrators to lead the 21st century by improving educational policy planning and execution abilities of level 5 or higher public officials from nationwide offices of education and the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology. The Center for In-Service Education contributes to improving teachers' expertise by providing professional development for principals, such as those in kindergarten, elementary, middle, high school, professional trainers, and English intensive training. The Education Research Institute performs synthetic and systematic research about basic theories in such fields as education, curriculum education, teacher education, curriculum, and unification education for quality improvement of school education. The Museum of Education, with around 30,000 pieces of educational materials in collection, is Korea's largest museum specializing in the field of education. The museum functions not only as a space to collect and preserve artifacts, but also as Korea's representative center of educational data exhibiting the history of education. The library has advanced into the best library specializing in education and research. The library allows students, the faculty, and teachers to have access to reading materials and pursue academic activities, and also provides them with educational information and data, such as dissertations, research papers, and seminar materials. Campus life where various characters coexist. Cheongram people run towards becoming a teacher.
교수님, 그동안 안녕하셨어요? 저도 벌써 교사 20년 차예요. 참 많은 기쁨과 보람이 있었는데요. 시간이 흐를수록 교사의 기본에 대해 생각하게 됩니다. 아이들에게 좋은 선생님이 되도록 더욱더 노력하겠습니다.
Korea National University of Education, where you, future teachers, are learning, is sure that your dreams will come true here. More students who matriculate from KNUE gain teaching positions in public schools more than any other university in Korea. Thus, KNUE is ranked number 1 in getting students teaching appointments, despite heated competition amongst other universities. The outstanding achievements have been possible due to the systematic support system of Cheongram Human Resources Development Center and the school's active support, including career counseling programs. Korea National University of Education is the only one. Also, KNUE alone introduced the dual major system, where students can select their major regardless of its focus. This plays a great role for widening their future career prospects. The pool system is an open system to cultivate teachers with wide knowledge, which supports joint activities for professors between departments or majors, and shared utilization of research facilities. Moreover, KNUE is striving to protect and preserve the natural ecosystem by operating the Stork Restoration Research Center, which has been studying the restoration of storks that have become extinct in Korea. All students receive financial aid, that is, entrance and tuition fees are exempted. KNUE is proud of the highest rate in received number of scholarships in Korea. The government supports all first and second year students for their entire boarding expenses. Providing a wide range of personal education and aptitude development programs to students, the KNUE Residential Education Center helps students build autonomy and cooperative spirit and is striving to foster teachers to be equipped with abilities to guide and counsel students. To foster global education leaders for the global era. To realize this goal, Korea National University of Education is exchanging with around 80 domestic and international universities and educational institutes by operating a dual degree program, enabling students to obtain degrees from foreign universities. KNUE proposes a new direction of Korea's education in the future by implementing STLS. In order to respond to rapidly changing educational environment, and to create a new educational paradigm.
교육은 곧 국가 발전의 원동력입니다. 한국교원대학교의 모든 구성원은 우리나라 교육을 선도하는 최고의 교사를 양성하기 위하여 온 힘을 다하고 있습니다. 여러분의 지속적인 관심과 격려를 바랍니다.
Dreams grow steadily towards becoming a great teacher here. Passions for education continue on into one's professional career. The Center of Korean Education, Korea National University of Education, opens the doors to the future of our nation's education.